The earth is full of beauty, flowers, animals, trees, friendship, oceans of water, mountains, and the sky. The frequency of beauty. We love to look at beautiful things, sunsets, star-filled skies, the bright colors bursting from the flowers of a garden or a painting, an attractive man or woman, mountains rising up to the sky, a waterfall cresting over the earth into a rippling pond, or a mother duck guiding her ducklings across the lake. These examples are less than a grain of sand in comparison to all the beauty that surrounds us each and every day. Beauty raises our frequency, not only our frequency, but the frequency of the earth. Take a single red rose. The color is a vibrant red. Its petals soft and velvety. Its stem is firm and strong, and the smell excites the senses. No wonder people all over the world include flowers and plants in their living spaces. Yes, it has been said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But no matter what is considered beauty, beauty is beauty, and having beauty in our lives is vital. The great band of the 70s and beyond, Earth, Wind, and Fire, wrote a song called All About Love, in which there is this lyric, "If there ain't no beauty, you got to make some beauty." I agree wholeheartedly. Beauty is part of nature. When we think of nature, most of us think of things outside of ourselves, such as the physical world of plants, animals, forests, and oceans. We don't seem to consider ourselves as being parts of nature, but we are. Just as other parts of nature are affected by the conditions of Earth, so are we. The Earth supplies us with our sustenance, air, water, food grown from the soil. Good nutrition, fresh air, and water are prescriptions for good health and for the maintenance of health. We need the beauty of nature to survive. Nature feeds more than our physical bodies. Nature also feeds the aesthetic senses of our soul. Even if we had air to breathe, water to drink, and enough food to eat, if there were no sunshine to feel, oceans to see, birds to hear, grass to touch, flowers to smell, or sweet cherries to taste, we would wither just like a plant that receives no water. Think about it. We partake of beauty every single day. We also beautify ourselves, our homes, and surroundings with things that are appealing to us. And people all over the world perform these acts of beautification. It is part of our nature. Beauty is part of us. It's natural. When we have beauty in our lives, we vibrate at a higher frequency. This is why a bouquet of flowers is offered to restore peace after an argument, and flowers are present at weddings and funerals. The beauty of nature lifts our frequency. Just think about all the machinations we go through every day before presenting ourselves to the world. Brushing our teeth, showering, styling our hair, choosing our wardrobes, jewelry, and fragrance. As beauty consumers, we invest billions of dollars every year on beautifying ourselves in order to be presentable. Being presentable suggests we are up for the occasion. These beautification rituals are not just to look good to others, but to feel good about ourselves as well. We all know that even if we are sick in bed with a bad cold, we feel better when we groom ourselves. Afterwards, we often say, "I feel better now." Hospitals recognize the importance of grooming in the healing process, and when indicated, depending on the severity of illness, support patients and their families, tending to enhancing patients' appearance, which raises their frequency. How many times have we gone for a walk in the woods or park to clear our heads? How many times have we cleaned out our closets of worn-out clothes to replace them with new clothing that makes us feel more enthusiastic? How many times has a new haircut or hairstyle increased our self-confidence? In the broad vastness of spirituality, these above examples may seem trivial, but beauty in our lives affects our spirits and can often indicate what type of mood we are in. The external appearance is often a barometer of what is going on internally, as we may not get dressed or out of bed if we feel down or depressed. When our five senses perceptions are decreased by depression, our frequency is lowered, and a low frequency interferes with our ability to partake in the beauty of life. Yes, there is more than outer beauty. We have heard the saying, "Beauty is only skin deep." Sadly for some, this is true. Vanity just for the sake of vanity is empty. What we have been discussing herein is about how beauty uplifts, a kind of holistic beauty. Beauty not only outside, but inside too. External beauty is obvious. We can see it up close or from a distance. It can be visually sensed without further action. However, internal beauty is not so apparent as it comes from within. Sometimes external beauty is an indicator of internal beauty, but not always. Sometimes a disheveled man can flash a smile that warms you all over. Being a beautiful person doesn't mean that you have all the latest fashions, cars, and devices. Being a beautiful person means the beauty the person feels inside is naturally shared and bestowed upon others. When we help a person in need, that's a beautiful thing. When we give words of encouragement, to others, that's a beautiful thing. When we are not saying a word, but just being present, offering support, that's a beautiful thing. We cannot live without breathing. The breath we breathe, when kindly spoken, is the same healing breath that restores a broken spirit. There is beauty in words. When we are living the beautiful parts of us, whether in the gentle words spoken, sharing experiences, or simply living our lives together in awe of nature, beauty breathes life into living, and that's a beautiful thing. The frequency of beauty.